Now here's where things get darker. The trauma of being scammed doesn't just cost you money, it changes how you see the world. In general, Americans think it is slightly more unlikely than likely that they'll be targeted by a financial scam in the next 12 months. 39% say it's unlikely. 37% say it's likely. But if you've been scammed before, those numbers flip. Nearly half of Americans who ever experienced fraud, 46%, say it's likely they'll experience it again within the next year. And if you've been scammed recently, in the past 12 months, that number jumps to 61%. 6 out of 10 recent fraud victims think they'll be scammed again. That's not just pessimism, that's learned helplessness. It's the psychological residue of being violated, of realizing that the systems you trusted, the precautions you took, the vigilance you maintained, none of it mattered. And they're probably right to feel that way. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Even people who do everything right are still getting scammed. The Bankrate survey found that 89% of Americans have taken steps in the past year to protect themselves from fraud. They've updated passwords, enabled two-factor authentication, avoided clicking suspicious links, set up spam filters, monitored their accounts, checked their credit reports, shredded sensitive documents, and yet 77% of Americans have taken at least 2 of these protective steps. 65% have taken at least 3. More than half have taken 4. 73% of Americans who took at least 1 precautionary step still report being defrauded or scammed at some point. 38% were scammed in the past 12 months. Let that sink in. 3 out of 4 people who actively protect themselves have still been victimized. Now, it's possible some of them only started taking precautions after they were scammed.